Moonbeam, it is an Ethereum-compatible smart contract platform parachain on Polkadot. It basically allows you to build decentralized applications like Ethereum, but on a multi-chain network. Ethereum developers are then able to use their smart contract platform language and bring it on Polkadot, one of the top 10 cryptocurrencies, where they have much lower fees. Polkadot has been founded in 2016 by Dr. Gavin Wood, Ethereum co-founder and chief technology officer, until late 2015. It has been built by Parity Technologies, core blockchain infrastructure experts based in UK, and its development was coordinated by Web3 Foundation, a non-profit based in Switzerland, which also helped to raise around $250 million between 2017 to 2019 for the development. Lastly, its mainnet launched around April 2020, so it is kind of new, but now many projects are launching with the support of the parachains. Polkadot's central blockchain, it is not a smart contract compatible, but it has a second layer of smart contract blockchain, which are called parachains, and they plug into the main blockchain. Considering it has a maximum of 100 parachains that can connect to the main blockchain, they do a selection with an auction to see who are the most supported and promising projects. Polkadot holders can lend their native token, DOT, to fund these parachain in exchange for the project's tokens, and after a period of time, they get their DOT back intact. Keep this in mind, because this is what drove the price down for Moonbeam until now. Moonbeam is a Polkadot's parachain that has just launched in January. As mentioned before, it is a smart contract platform, which allows you to build decentralized applications, and it is Ethereum compatible. This will enable a large amount of Ethereum's developers to use Ethereum-based tools to build on Polkadot. They will be able to do so with some more facilities. Most important of all, lower gas fees, and also they will have access to a bigger market, as these will be multi-chain, interoperable decentralized apps. It will not be limited on Ethereum only. Lastly, to keep in mind, Moonbeam allows to redeploy existing Ethereum smart contracts on Polkadot, and probably we will see more projects migrating into the network. The Moonbeam platform basically extends the base Ethereum feature set with additional features. First of all, it is a governance token, so on-chain governance will allow holders to be able to decide on the future of the project. Staking, which it has a much lower amount needed and much higher returns, at the moment especially. On Ethereum, you need a quite large sum of money to stake, which can be inconvenient. And more cross-chain integrations to come in the future, which will expand the market. Before we continue, I just want to clarify something that you might have forgotten. We only do educational entertainment, and my job here, it is not to be your financial advisor. So please do your own researches before investing. If we look into the projects that are already building on the blockchain, we can see that the ecosystem is rapidly expanding and hundreds of projects are getting built on top. However, the platform launched in January, so we will not have a positive impact on the price immediately, because it takes some time for the ecosystem to expand. Something important that we need to keep in mind is that to pay fees on the blockchain, you will need the Moonbeam native token, Glimmer, and definitely, the demand will increase once all these projects will launch, and obviously this will positively impact the price. These are the investors behind Moonbeam. Here we can see big investors like Binance Labs, Bitcoin.com, Hashkey, Coinbase Ventures, and many more, so I think they do have the right investors to back them up, and this could be a very positive sign. If we now look into tokenomics, Glimmer is the native token of the Moonbeam blockchain, and it is a governance token, as mentioned before. It has a 5% annual inflation rate, which is to pay for ongoing security needs on the network. It has around 206 million tokens in circulation, 21% of the total supply, which is 1 billion. It has the same functionality and utility as Ethereum, but it is not limited in one ecosystem. It is going to be always more interoperable. So as the ecosystem will grow, people will buy the token to use it to pay for the smart contract execution. All the transactions fees will be paid with the token, and then 80% of these fees gets burned. The other 20% goes to the network's treasury for future development. This aspect makes it deflationary. Lastly, you can stake it for good rewards. The minimum amount to stake is 50 tokens, and considering the current price is $4.4, you will have to stake at least $200 for a 150% annual per year return at the moment. this percentage will decrease and stabilize lower over time. They are that high at the moment because they want to distribute the tokens and incentivize it. Keep in mind that if you delegate, you have to be in the top 300 delegations by stake to earn rewards. To do that, you need to use a supported wallet. MetaMask, for example, from their platform, you need to select a collator and make sure you are in the top 300. Most of them have around 350 delegations, so if you are the smallest amount stake, you will not get rewards. After that, you will start earning rewards daily after 12 hours. Another thing that you can do, if you are more familiar with KuCoin app, you can lend your tokens starting from 70% annual per year, and the app will automatically select the higher reward, which in this moment is 180%. The minimum is definitely lower compared to what they offer on their main platform, but I think is more secure. And if you are here for the long term, your tokens will build up interest exponentially. However, I am not going into lending details in this video, but subscribe to the channel to learn about these features. Looking at the roadmap, they only have it until launch in January. It doesn't seem to be up to date for the future. They completed Moonriver launch on Kusama, which is a companion network to Moonbeam and provides a permanently incentivized Canary network that runs on Kusama network. And now, they just launched the Moonbeam on Polkadot ecosystem. They are going to definitely continue the development and improvement of the project, and hundreds of projects are building on the blockchain, which in my opinion, it is the most important. This is the team behind the project. It is a stable, large team composed by developers, engineers, and entrepreneurs. The CEO is Derek Yu. You can check out his linked social media as he is very transparent. He has many years of engineering experience and seems the right person for this project. He also works on Moonriver, which is the project sister of Moonbeam, a sort of experimental version on an other blockchain, Kusama, as we just mentioned. Moonbeam and Moonriver have both been built by PureStake, which is a company focused on providing the highest quality infrastructure and services for public blockchain networks, with the main priorities being security, availability, and features. It has been funded by Moonbeam Foundation, which is dedicated to promoting the development, growth, and adoption of Moonbeam and its ecosystem. If you want to keep track of the developments, you can check their news and announcements section directly on the website. You can subscribe to the newsletter, or you can follow their official Twitter page, which has 235,000 followers, and it has grown by 20% in the past 3 months. Here, the community interacts daily, and they are very active. Lastly, you can join Telegram, Discord, or subscribe to their YouTube channel, where you will find many developments updates as well as very simple to understand tutorials. If we look at the price, when it first launched, it had a spike to reach around $23 per coin. It then went down and seems like it has reached a minimum around $2.21. It had this downtrend because of the VEST release tokens, so basically investors that bought the tokens many months ago at a lower price, they were finally able to sell their tokens in this past period because it was unlocked. From now on, we will not have any major unlocks, and the supply will be slowly released over time. Its market capitalization, it is $950 million, which is quite low considering what potential this project has. It is the first fully functional parachain launched on Polkadot, and we can kind of compare it to Ethereum that has access to Polkadot ecosystem too, and others to possibly come. In those market conditions, it had a spike to around $2 billion market cap at the launch in January, and now went back down in the past weeks. Also, we need to keep in mind the very high staking rewards that they are offering now. These reward, of course, it will go lower over time, once a lot of people will buy and stake, but this will make more people aware and invest into the project, and at the same time increase volatility. I think it plays a major role in the blockchain ecosystem, as it is the first functional parachain bridge from Polkadot ecosystem to Ethereum, so I am positive for this in the future. This is it for today's video. Let me know what is your opinion on this project. If you hold any tokens, and if you think it has potential,